Korean grammar for speaking. 2. What we're going to study today is, you guess, no idea, right? We're going to study 던. 던. One letter. What does that mean? Never heard of it? Alright, so that's why we're going to study. So 던 means something that you used to do. Right? So for example, it should be used with something other word like a person who used to live here, or an animal that I used to like, or the car that I used to drive. Something like this. So the sentence is not finished yet, so we need to make this sentence finished with using other grammar. So let's practice. For example, for conjugation, just take out 다 and add 던. That's it. Bottom letters existence doesn't matter. So no bottom letters. Bottom letters. Just use 던 instead of 다. Okay. Like. What is it?
좋아하다.
좋아하다. And person. What is it?
사람.
Right. 좋아하다. 사람. The person that I used to like. How would you combine them?
좋아하던 사람.
Perfect. That's it. Easy, right? So, but it should be like the person who I used to like. The person who she used to like. He used to like. We can change the subjects, right? So to make sure that is a person that I used to like, put 제가. Right? So how would you say the person who I used to like?
제가 좋아하던 사람.
Perfect. All right. So this sentence is not finished yet. Why? Because there's no yo, io, yeo, yeo stuff, right? All right. Then how do we finish this sentence? Because 좋아하던 사람. And it's a noun, right? 사람? How do you say I'm a person?
저는 사람이에요.
Right. 사람이에요, right? We finished with 이에요. So how would you say, oh, she is the person that I used to like?
제가 좋아하던 사람이에요.
Perfect. 제가 좋아하던 사람이에요. 이 여자는 제가 좋아하던 사람이에요. Perfect, right? And another way, the person that I used to like came to Korea. Like this. So who did come to Korea? The person who you used to like, right? So which one do we have to use? 좋아하던, so 제가 좋아하던 사람, 사람이, because he came here, right? So he's the main actor of the sentence. So 제가 좋아하던 사람이 한국에 왔어요. 제가 좋아하던 사람이 한국에 왔어요. Like that. Understood? So not with only person or like word, we can change this to many other things. How about this? 집. 살다. 살다, 집. The house that I used to live. What would you say?
살던 집.
Right. 살던 집. Conjugation is fine, but who? I.
제가 살던 집.
Right. 제가 살던 집. Not finished yet.
제가 살던 집이에요.
Perfect. 제가 살던 집이에요. Alright, so you and I were just walking around and then point at something, the building. Oh, hey, that's the house that I used to live in. 제가 살던 집이에요. Right there. How about this? We make this sentence. The house that I used to live is expensive. How would you say?
제가 살던 집이
집은 this case.
제가 살던 집은
Because it doesn't act, right? It doesn't change anything. So you should use 은 or 는. So 제가 살던 집은
제가 살던 집은 비싸요.
perfect. 제가 살던 집은 비싸요. Right? Okay. So you can put this word and that word and make them combined and use it as used to do something. This done can be also used as I was ing. This food, that food is the food that I was eating. So eat, 먹다, food, 음식. How would you combine them?
제가 먹던 음식이에요.
Perfect. So 제가 먹던 음식이에요. So don't touch it. 만지지 마세요. 제가 먹던 음식이에요. 만지지 마세요. Depends on the context. You wouldn't say, "Oh, that's the food that I used to eat." Huh? I mean, in the context, you can also say like, "Oh, this is the food that I used to like, that I used to eat often, that I used to eat with my ex-girlfriend or something like that," right? So it's used differently in this situation. 제가 먹던 음식이에요. It's the food that I was eating. So it is used as was ing, right? So it changes something like this. Like if you put like often or a little ago, it's the food that I was eating a little ago. 조금 전에. 제가 조금 전에 먹던 음식이에요. It's the food that I was eating a little while ago. You wouldn't say it's a food that I used to eat a little while ago, right? Doesn't make any sense. So that's what I'm saying. Depends on the context. So you should use this done as the way that you want to say. Like English. Makes sense. Person that I used to like, okay? The food that I was eating, okay? And third thing. This is also used as have done. But this have done has like a lot of meanings in English, right? I have been doing this, I have done this, I have finished this, something like this. So this is about like finished doing it. So I have done. And that's because in English, have done. Done, do, did, done. Past tense have done is used. And we also need to use past tense in this case. So, person that I have liked. 좋아하다. 사람. And we need past tense here. How would you combine them all?
좋아했던 사람.
Perfect. 좋아했던 사람. Right? That I have liked. But not anymore. I don't like her anymore. So you can introduce this person to someone. Hey, this person, 이 사람은 제가 옛날에 좋아했던 사람이에요. 옛날에 in the past. 이 사람은 제가 옛날에 좋아했던 사람이에요. Understood? So this person is someone who I have liked in the past. So you can also use this in past tense, conjugate this with. Not only with this person, also some other things, like house that we practiced. So just the house that I used to live is 살던 집, 살다 집, 살던 집. How about that I have lived? The house that I have lived. Not living anymore. How would you say?
살았던 집.
Perfect. 살았던 집. 제가 어릴 때 살았던 집이에요. It's a house that I have lived when I was young. And with this word young, 어리다, we also have this young word. Which one? 젊다. And here's a tip for you. 어리다 is like teenage young. Like they're in maybe, I don't know, I would say like some like teenagers and like early 20s. They're young, 어리다. And 젊다 is like my age, like 30s and 40s. So that difference. So 어리다 means like children, teenage young, and 젊다 is like this young. All right, that's the difference. So I have a lot of exercise in this book. You can practice this with something like 곳, which means place. 대, place. We explain this a lot. I mean, for example, you invited someone to your town, your hometown, and you guys are driving together, walking together. Oh, that's the 학원 that I used to go. That's the school that I used to go. Oh, this is the book that I used to study with. And, you introduce things around you, right? And you see like the graduation album. Oh, this girl is the one that I used to like. Something like this. So practice like that. All right? So try to introduce things about your past. I mean, to someone, right? Here's one more tip for you. 다니다, 가다, 가다, 다니다. We can translate this as like go, but this 가다, normal 가다 means just go, right? But 다니다, this is like 다니다 is used when you want to say like you go somewhere on schedule. Like school, you should be there by like 7 a.m. Or church, 교회를 다니다. You have a schedule, right? And 학원, like academies, institutes, right? You have a schedule. You go there with the schedule. So we should use 다니다. 다니다 means like go around and can be translated in that case. So how about we use this word 다니다 with 학교? 이 학교는
제가 다니던 학교예요.
Perfect. 이 학교는 제가 다니던 학교예요. Okay? And I will make one for you. So we're just walking on the street and then I found this little cocoon cocoon thing that we eat, but I don't. So, for example, 이거 제가 어릴 때 자주 먹던 거예요. 먹던 거예요. You don't say like 먹던 음식이에요. Street food. Is it food? Yes, it's food, but it's not food. You know what I mean? It's not food. I mean, it's food, but it's not that food. You know what I mean? So, it's like thing. It's a thing that I used to like when I was younger. So this 던 is used often with like 대, 가던 대, the place that I used to go. 먹던 거, the thing that I was eating, the thing that I used to eat, the thing that I have eaten. Okay? So practice a lot with this 것 and 대. And really last tip. 것 means thing, right? For example, the thing that I used to like, how would you say?
좋아하던 것이에요.
좋아하던 것, just conjugate.
좋아하던 것.
The thing that I used to hate.
싫어하던 것.
싫어하다. I can't believe you don't.
싫어하던 것.
Still, 싫어하던 것. How about the thing that I used to use?
사용하던 것.
Right, something like that. But 것, whenever you say 것, you never hear this S bottom letter when speaking. So 좋아하던 거. That's the way that we use for speaking. Okay? So this is what you're going to listen. 좋아하던 거예요. 거예요. But the right thing is 좋아하던 것 because it has a bottom letter. 것이에요. 좋아하던 것이에요. 좋아하던 것이에요. What the hell? 좋아하던 것이에요. Still bad. 좋아하던 거예요. Right? 좋아하던 거예요. More comfortable. So practice the right way first. Then, all right, It's time to move up. And 좋아하던 거예요. 싫어하던 거예요. 사용하던 거예요. Like that. Okay? All right, then. Hope you understood 100% of this grammar done. And now we're gonna study another used to next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.